could tell looking at your videos, you're a thumbnail man.
Yeah, I am.
Can you tell them what you invest per thumbnail?
Yeah, well, we probably spend around $5,000 to $10,000 a thumbnail, just making sure we get.
MrBeast spends more than $10,000 only on his thumbnails. But today, I will show you how you can make these thumbnails for your own channel in just 5 minutes using nothing but Photoshop for absolutely free. First, let's set up our canvas. Open Photoshop and create a new document. Set the dimensions to 1920 by 1080 pixels, change the resolution to 300, and choose a black background. Boom, your base is ready. Now, import your image into Photoshop. Got it? Great, let's make some magic. Now, select the quick selection tool from the toolbar and click Select Subject. This will create an outline around you, or whoever your subject is. Adjust it as needed to make it clean. Then press Ctrl+C to copy and Ctrl+V to paste your cutout. Next, delete the background layer, and ta-da! Your background is gone. Congrats! You've officially leveled up from Photoshop noob to beginner. But hold on, we're just getting started. MrBeast's thumbnails aren't just pictures, they're visual traps. They grab your attention faster than a toddler in a candy aisle. That's why all of his videos have millions of views. If we see his thumbnails carefully, we can see he has added this smooth and cartoonish effect on his skin, which is pretty easy to make. Go to Camera Raw Filter and follow my settings. Set texture to -30, clarity to -40, and bump up the sharpness. Think of it as giving your photo a light Instagram filter, but without looking like an AI bot. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, you can tweak it further to suit your vibe. Just play around with the settings until you are happy. Now here comes the fun part. That will actually give it that cartoony look we were talking about. Creating depth with shadows and highlights. Add a curves adjustment layer, drop a point in the middle, and decrease it slightly. Hold Alt and clip it to your subject layer. Now, grab your brush tool, set the color to white, and start painting over the dark areas like hair, shadows, and clothes. Don't rush this. It's like giving your thumbnail a virtual makeover. Take your time. Once the shadows look good, it's time for highlights. Add another curves adjustment layer and raise the midpoints. Clip it to the subject layer just like before. This time, paint over the bright areas, teeth, lips, eyes, skin. This adds that glowing effect you see in MrBeast's thumbnails. And if it's too much, just lower the opacity. Subtlety is key. Now, let's work on the background. I've linked all the assets I'm using in the description. Totally free. Import the background image and adjust its brightness and contrast to match your subject. Scale it up or down until everything feels balanced. It's like decorating a room. Everything needs to fit together. I am increasing the scale of my subject because it's not looking really good. To make it pop, add an object, like a car, pile of money, or, I don't know, a giant pizza. Position it so it doesn't overshadow the subject, and tweak its brightness to blend it seamlessly into the scene. If it looks off, slap on a Camera Raw filter and adjust until it works. This last step is the secret sauce that takes your thumbnail from pretty good to holy cow. Group all your layers by selecting them and pressing Ctrl+G, then press Ctrl+Alt+Shift+E to merge the group into a new layer. Apply a Camera Raw filter to this layer and start tweaking. Adjust settings like contrast, vibrance, and clarity until everything feels just right. Take your time. This is what separates a good thumbnail from a great one. Think of it like seasoning your food. Too little, it's bland. Too much, Gordon Ramsay's calling you out. When you are happy, click on apply, and boom, your thumbnail's ready. But you have watched the video this far, so I will give you an extra tip. Go to the description of this video, where I have linked this website, click on Upscale, and select your image here. Now copy my settings and click on Generate, and boom, look at the before and after. You can stop here, but I wasn't happy with the colors of this thumbnail, so I applied another Camera Raw filter, and here is the final output. Looks sick, doesn't it?